our speaker? Be nice to this gentleman because he works for you. The Member of Parliament for Cambridge, Mr. Daniel Zeichner MP.
Thank you very much. Thank you. It is a huge privilege as a Member of Parliament for Cambridge to welcome you to this great city. A city that knew back in 2016 that no deal would be a disaster. A city that knew that a cobbled together compromise would satisfy no one. And a city that knows that the best deal for Britain is the deal we already have. The best deal anyone could ever have. We shall remain in the European Union. In particular, welcome to friends and supporters from beyond the city of Cambridge, because I know that across Cambridgeshire and other parts of the region it isn't always easy, and how fantastic to see the wonderful local groups here and the work that they do. And a very warm welcome to EU citizens who live in and around Cambridge, the thousands and thousands of people whose lives have disgracefully been put on hold over the last 2 years, who contribute so much. The message that goes out to them is we are all part of the European Union. You're welcome here in Cambridge. If I may, a warm welcome to Labour Party members in the room. And if there are Labour Party, very good. Go and sign up with the FS stall outside to hear how you can help this campaign. And this welcome comes from people like me, and a lot of people like me in this city, with parents who have come from different parts of Europe. I was born in Beckenham in South London, but my father was from Vienna. And I am, very good, you can have a cheer for Vienna. I have no difficulty in saying that I'm proud to be English, I'm proud to be British, I'm proud to be European. I am proud of our city of Cambridge, where so many people are like me and share those views. Now, we are here today, I think, to make a simple demand, that we, the people, have the final say. And let me address an issue, yeah, you can have a clap for that. Let me just address an issue that's often put. Do I want a referendum or do I want a general election? I tell you, I want a general election and a referendum. I want a general election because I'm clear that the reason many people voted to leave back in 2016 was nothing to do with the European Union. They were fed up, quite rightly fed up. I want this government out as soon as possible. So a general election, yes. But to save Britain, and I commend the book from Andrew Adonis and Will Hutton, they make the point very clearly, the two have to be done together. So a general election and a referendum, that in my view is the way to save Britain. To coin a phrase, tough on the causes of Brexit, tough on Brexit. That's what we need to resolve this situation. What about politics on the night? Well, look, I'm sure Sir Vince could rehearse my lines, I could rehearse his today, but today is about actually coming together to fight this great cause. But I do believe the two things are entangled and they have to be tackled together. And friends, let me conclude by just addressing the question that people ask, why should we have another vote? And my answer is simple, and I'm sure others have said it already. People change their minds in life. All of us have made mistakes and want to change our mind, particularly when there's more information. And I have to say, if there's anything good that has come from this whole debacle over the last 2 years, is that we all know so much more. And I have to say that certainly includes the parliamentarians. Who knew? Who knew, as some idiot once said on the other side of the water, who knew how complicated it was? Of course it's complicated. And the more we find out about just how interconnected we are with our neighbours, then the question has to come, why on earth would you want to go down the route that we are going through? And of course, not a single Brexiteer will ever answer the question, how much is this going to cost? I keep putting it to them. They claim these marvellous things, but how much is it going to cost? Most people in life, when they're faced with a big decision, it's one of the things they tend to ask. And if the price is much more than you thought it was going to be, you may well think again. So we know so much more now, it seems to me entirely reasonable to go back to the British people and make sure we have a people's vote. So I just leave that question in the air to Mr Johnson, Mr Raj, Mr Wong, Mr Moss. Parliament's back this week. Not what, I don't know, call it whatever you like. But obviously in a polite and constructive way. But How much are you people asking the British people to sacrifice? How much is it going to cost? And until that question is answered, it's entirely right, in my view, that we go on asking those questions. Because I know full well, if the people are given the full information, are told the real price, it won't be a close vote, friends. We will sweep them aside, and we will then stay in the European Union on the basis of knowledge and understanding, and that will have taken us further forward. So when people say, can the people have another say? I say, yes, you can. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Let's do it. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Friends, yes, we will, and we will win.